So just a nice, easy twist. Make sure you're opening up your hips, right? You're getting a nice twist. You're turning your full body with the movement. I gotta get me up higher here. I'm just too tall for the camera. I think the camera looks lopsided now. So just going side to side, make sure your arms are nice and loose, right? You don't have to force your arms around. You want to do whatever feels good. We'll go one more to each side. And then we're going to do some forward arm circles. So just nice, easy forward arm circles. They don't have to be huge. They can be small. Whatever feels good. And then you can reverse those circles. Ah, yes. Reverse them. All right, we'll do 2 more. And then now you're going to do just the skier arms. So what you're going to do, you're going to slightly hinge forward. You're just going to let your arms go front to back. And again, you're just trying to keep those shoulders relaxed, right? So we're going to be using our arms today. So we want to make sure they're nice and relaxed. So we're going to go about 10 more seconds here. And then we'll go into our speed skater arms, right? So speed skater arms, now you're just going side to side. So it's like your opposite hand is touching that opposite shoulder, right? Oh, yes. Feels so good and relaxed. Doesn't it? It does. I think so. Do this stretch every morning. It's kind of, instead of a speed skater, it kind of looks like a monkey instead, I think. So you got about 10 more seconds here. And we're going to get our legs moving again. So we'll go 3 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Then you're just doing a high knee march, right? So it's nice and controlled. It doesn't have to be fast. You just want to try to get your knee up to your waistline at least. Right? That's not too hard to march like that. You can walk around your house like this. Nobody would think you look silly either. No. You could do laundry like this. You could march and do the dishes. I hate doing the dishes. So this would probably not make me like dishes anymore if I had to march and do dishes. So we got about 15 seconds. And then we're going to do some butt kickers. I'm going to get my stopwatch already. You don't want me to go through memory here. I don't want to have to count, mostly. So yeah, about 5 more. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to do the butt kickers. So you're kicking back and you want to open up the chest, right? So we're letting our shoulders come back. Right, my quads a little sore today. What did I do? So try to just open up the chest, squeeze those shoulder blades, kicking side to side, stretching out those quads. And it doesn't have to be fast, right? We just got to get our body moving. That's the goal today. Move your body, right? Exactly. So we got about 10 more seconds, 15 seconds. I can't do math. Now I can, though. Right, coffee's still kicking. 10 seconds now. Just going side to side, squeezing those shoulder blades. Got 1 more to each leg. Okay, and then we're going to warm up our arms. We're going to do our body weight rows. So arms start out straight. You're going to pull back, squeeze, nice and easy coming forward. So really just squeezing those shoulder blades, keeping that core tight, and taking your time, right? So this doesn't even have to be hard, right? You don't have dumbbells. Mostly what we're doing here is just waking up those shoulder blades, right? To make sure that you can maintain that posture. So when you squeeze, you kind of want to hold it slightly and come back, right? So this is a pretty simple warm up. Sometimes it just feels like a stretch even because it feels good just to squeeze those shoulder blades. So if you're ever tight, you can do this move. Okay, we got 5 more. Right, and then we're going to warm up our shoulders just a little bit more. Okay, so 3 more here if I'm counting right. You never know. Right, we're going to do 1 more. Okay, so now we're going to get our rotator cuffs warmed up a little bit more. You're going to have your elbows locked into your side, palms are up, and you're just going a little wide motions here. So it's kind of like you've got door hinges. So on this, you don't want to have any space between your elbows and your body. So you want to make sure there's no windows, right? So you're not doing this. You've got your arms locked in tight, right? And it's a small motion, right? So you're not going to be going way, way wide, and that's okay because this is involving your rotator cuff muscles, I should say. Okay, we got about 10 seconds. Then we got another move that's going to warm up those rotator cuffs, right? I got to do these shoulder exercises. These are my go-tos. Got 3 more. That's what you can do. Okay, so now you want to have your elbows even with your shoulder. Your forearms are just coming down and back, right? Touchdowns is what I call these. Touchdown, right? See, this is another one you can do around your house. People will be like, what are you doing? You say, I'm doing touchdowns, right? So just try to move that forearm. It's going to get some good rotation through those shoulders, right? And shoulder rotation is good because your shoulders are rotating and moving all day long, right? Can't have bad shoulders. We use them too much. So we got about 10 seconds. And then we're going to get our legs moving again. Okay, we got 3 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. So next move that you're going to do is just kind of a side to side, almost like a side lunge, but a skater squat. So keeping your hips back, you don't even have to go that deep. It can be a small motion, right? If you go larger, then it will feel more like a lunge, but you want it to stretch out those glutes, stretch out those hips, right? And we're getting those muscles starting to warm up a little bit more here, right? So they're getting activated. They're getting some good blood pumping through. Yeah. Speed skater. So then imagine if you added those arms to it, right? That's what you'd look like, a speed skater. Isn't that crazy? So we got 10 seconds here. And then we're going to get our calves warmed up. So going side to side, we got 5 more. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now as we're standing here, we're going to start with just regular calf raises, going up on your tiptoes and then back down. So stretching out those ankles, squeezing those calves. So we're going to do some balance work. So good balance comes from strong ankles, right? So that's why we're warming them up. Who knew you had to have strong ankles to be able to balance? Well, you probably do if you've hurt your ankle, right? So just trying to take your time, going up and down, nice and easy, right? And you can just have your hands wherever they're comfortable. It doesn't matter too much. Right? Oh, yeah. So we're going to do a few single leg calf raises here in a bit, right? We got about 10 more seconds like this, and then we're really going to test your balance and burn up your calves. Yes, burn up your calves. You heard me. Okay, so we got 3 more. Here's 1. Here is 2. Here is 3. Okay, so you're going to keep your right foot down, your left foot, you're going to cross behind your right Achilles or right ankle, and you're going up and down on your right foot. So make sure you've got a focal point, right? Only go up as high as you feel you can. If you have a wall or a chair next to you and you wanted to use that to help you, of course you can, right? So on this, your calves should be burning. You should be feeling it a little bit more, right? The good news is we only have 3 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Okay, so shake that leg out. We switch. Left leg is down. Right leg is crossed over. We're going up and down. So when you switch sides, your brain takes a little bit to recalculate. So you want to be able to kind of figure out, right, where you're more balanced. Find that focal point. Make sure your focal point doesn't move, right? I'm not good at finding the focal point. Okay, we got 5 seconds. And then we're going to get rolling for the workout. Okay, 2 more. And you're going to relax. And we're going to grab our dumbbells. So we're going to start with 2 dumbbells. If your dumbbells at all feel like that they're too heavy, you could go down to 1, right? But our first move we're going to do is our deadlift, right? So we're working on that hip hinge. Your weights are just going to be down to your side. You're going to look straight ahead. You're going to press your hips back. Your weights just have to come below your knee. You come back up and squeeze. So you're just coming down and back up. So you should feel this in the back of your hamstrings quite a bit, okay? So you only want to go down to like just below your knee or right to your shin, right? We're not touching our feet. Make sure your hips are pressing back. You're looking straight ahead. And we're going to build into this motion. So we got 10 seconds. And then we're going to go into a rolling motion. Okay, so let's do 2 more. Right, here's 1. On this next one, you're going to come down. You're going to stay. Palms are facing each other. You're going to row with one arm, row with the other, row with both, and repeat it. Okay, so you've got row, row, both arms, right? So we're holding that deadlift. Row, row, both arms. Row, row, both arms. So keeping that core tight, squeeze those shoulder blades. Elbows should be tight to your sides. Okay, we got 15 seconds until we go into the next move. Okay, row, row, both, right? Keep on rocking through it. 5 seconds, so let's do one more set. Row, row, both, and you're gonna stand up. Now we're gonna go into a single leg deadlift. So right leg will be down. Option number one is you can step your left leg down, you would hinge, and then go into a bicep curl. If you wanna make it harder, your left leg is in the air, you come up and curl. Okay, go for it. So you can either step that left leg back, right, and then stand up and curl, right? So here is your starting point. If you want to amp it up, that left leg just kicks out, right? And when you come up, you go into your bicep curl, okay? So nice and controlled, right? We got about 15 seconds until we switch legs, right? So we're not doing any of these moves too terribly long. And that could be a good thing or a bad thing, right? So let's do one more to this side, okay? Then you're gonna relax. So left leg is down, right leg's kicking back, same motion, deadlift, bicep curl. So remember, you can have that right toe just tap and come back. You don't have to go down very far. You just want to hinge at your waist, right? Just like those deadlifts we did before. Okay, taking your time. Watch me fall over. It happens a lot, right? That's what happens when your focal point is a window. People go by it too much. Okay, you're almost there. You got about 10 seconds. Right? So let's do 2 more. Here's 1. Right here is 2. And then you're going to set your weights down. And we're going to do kind of a little bit of a cardio balance move. So you're going to do 1, 2, 3, Heisman. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, Heisman. So your outside leg will come up, and you'll go opposite elbow, right? So you're going 1, 2, 3, up, right? So on this, you want to try to stay up on those tiptoes as you get going, right? You can go a little bit quicker, right? It's really up to you. You're just going 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, up, right? And we're going to see how coordinated you are, right? But if you're on your tiptoes, it's going to make that balance a little bit more challenging, right? So you want to get that knee up. You want to try to go quickly as you can, side to side, but pick a speed that you can maintain, right? I see a dog dancing, right? Dogs will probably like this move, you know? That's why my dogs aren't allowed in the room. They'd be like, oh man, mom's up and moving. It's time to play ball, right? You got 30 seconds here. Going side to side, right? So we're using those calves that we warmed up. And it's just a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? You can do this in your house too, because you're doing it in your house right now. Right, we're gonna go 1 more to each side. There's 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, up. Relax. Grab those dumbbells. Your house. All right, so you only need 1 dumbbell. I lied. So you're gonna have it in your right hand. As you press up with your right arm, your left leg is going to kick out. Okay, ready? Let me get my watch ready. Go. So you'll press and kick, control that left leg on the way down, right? So we're doing one-sided. That means we are working our core like crazy. You can even feel the right side of your core activate when you press up. Okay, so nice and controlled, right? Doing a great job. Right, exhale up, inhale back. Taking your time. Does not have to be fast. Okay, you can take a break if you need it. I won't yell at you. I might, but I might not. I don't know. Depends on my mood. Okay, 2 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. And we're gonna switch. So left arm has that weight, right leg is a kicking. Press and a kick. Feels awkward when you switch sides, I think. A little bit, right? So just nice and controlled. The hardest part is controlling that leg when it comes down, right? Doing a great job. Keep hanging on. We got about 15 seconds. We're gonna be burning up those shoulders this round. Doing awesome. Got 10 seconds to go. Maybe 5, probably 5. Let's do 2 more. There's 1. Here's 2. Okay, so for this next move, if you have lighter dumbbells and you want to use both, you can. I have a heavier dumbbell, so I'm only going to use 1. So you're going to start with a wide stance, and we're going to do an alternating side lunge. So you're going to go down and to the right. Your right leg is going to bend, left leg is straight. You'll come up and press, and you're going to go to the left side, up and press. Okay? So you want to keep your butt pressed back, right? And your legs are just staying in that position. So you press in the middle, right? And if it hurts your knee, just do a smaller range of motion with it, right? You could even just hold this wide stance and press up and down if that side lunge doesn't feel good, right? So do what you need to do to be successful, right? Yeah. You don't have to do what Mary does, right? Sometimes I do crazy stuff. Okay, going side to side, taking your time. Press those hips back every time you come into that side lunge. Okay, push the hips back and press. Push and press. Okay, you're doing a great job. We've got 15 seconds. Okay, keep on pressing. Push up off that leg when you press up. Right, it's going to make you stronger. You're doing a great job. 1 more to each side. Right, so I'm down. I'm up. There's 1. Down. I'm up. There's 2. So now, both dumbbells. So what we're going to do here, we're going to do a tricep kickback with a step. So right leg's going to stay forward. You want to start with your elbows by your side. You're going to step your left leg back. Do a tricep kickback. Come back up. So you're going to step, kick back, right? Step and kick back. Step and kick back. Okay? So make sure your right knee bends when that left leg kicks back. You want to just tap your toe, right? And try to keep most of your weight in that right side. Okay? You have 10 seconds. Then we switch sides. Okay? So maintaining your rhythm. Kick the palms past your hips, but keep your arms close to your side. Switching legs. Left leg is forward. We step back with the right, kick back, in. Kick back, and in. Right, maintaining that rhythm, maintaining that motion. Okay, keep on breathing. Yeah, it's just now starting to feel good. Okay, you're doing a great job. We're almost there. We got about 10 seconds left. Right, your arms are probably more tired than your legs. Maybe. Mine are. Okay, we got 3 more. There's 1. Here's 2. Here is 3. You're going to relax. Okay. Next one we have is 1 dumbbell. And we're going to do a dumbbell or a kettlebell swing. So a kettlebell swing is all about your glutes and your core, right? It is nothing else. So you're not forcing your weight up. So you're going to start. You can hold your weight so it's up and down. You're going to come down like you're in your hip hinge, so your hips come back. You're going to step forward and squeeze your glutes. So squeezing your glutes is what sends that weight forward, okay? Go for it. So it's just like our hip hinge where you come down and stand up, right? So you shouldn't be forcing that weight up, right? Your glutes are squeezing, and that's what's throwing that weight up, okay? You're not forcing the weight up. Squeeze your glutes every time, right? This is a glute and a core exercise, right? So it's kind of a hard move to learn, but we do so much glutes and core, you should know how to do it. So squeeze those glutes, butt comes back, right? So we're not really squatting. You're doing your hip hinge right into a glute squeeze. Hip hinge, glute squeeze. Okay, so it's just like our deadlift motion we did, right? Yeah. Okay, you're almost there. 15 seconds. Keep on rocking and roll. Squeeze those glutes, right? We got 5 more. Here's 1. Here's Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Here's 5. All right, so you can breathe for a second. We got both dumbbells. So what we're going to do here is a little bicep, tricep torture. So we're going to do one bicep curl, and then we're going to do one overhead tricep. Then we're going to go 2 and 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, right? So I'll count us through it. Try to keep up with me. Remember, you can go down to one dumbbell if you need to. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. You've got one bicep curl. Go ahead and come down. Yep. Then we're going to bring our weights together. Hands behind your head. We're going to do one tricep extension. Arms come back down. So now we have 2 bicep curls. So here's 1. Here's 2, right? Then we're coming back overhead. We got triceps. Here's 1 coming up. Here's 2. And oh boy, here comes 3 bicep curls. So here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Right now we got 3 overhead tricep. Coming down and up. There's 1. Down and up. There's 2. Down and up. There's 3. Here comes 4. Right, so we're curling up. Here's 1. Here's 2. Coming down. Here's 3. Coming down. Here's 4. Coming down. And we got our overhead tricep 4 there. Coming down and up. There's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Oh boy, here comes 5. You guys better hope I can count this whole time. Right, so we got 1. Coming down. 2, try to keep those elbows tucked in tight. 3, here's 4, here's 5. All right, so now we got overhead tricep, we've got 5. Coming down and up, there's 1. Down, up, there's 2. Down, up, 3, down, up, 4, down, up, 5. Here comes 6. We're going to 10. I don't know if I said that, but we are. Here's 1. Coming down. 2, coming down, 3, coming down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down. Here comes big bad 6 on the triceps. Ready? And go. Here's 1, and up, 2, and up, 3, and up, 4, and up, 5, and up, 6, and up. Oh, yes. 7. Ready? And we're curling. Here's 1. Coming back. 2. Coming back. 3. Coming back. 4. Coming back. 5. Coming back. 6. And down. 7. And down. 7 triceps. Right? Biceps aren't too bad. All right, ready? And go. So we're down and up. There's 1. Down. Up. 2, down, up, 3, down, up, 4, down, up, 5, down, up, there's 6, down, up, there's 7, hot dog, here we are at 8, ready, and we're crawling, here's 1, coming down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, coming down, 6, coming down, 7, coming down, 8, coming down. I think we're on 8. It doesn't matter what number 1, I say what we're on, right? So here comes 8. We're down and up. There's 8. No, 8, 1. Down and up. There's 2. Down, up, 3, down, up, 4, down, up, 5, down, up, 6, down, up, 7, down, up, 8. All right, 9. Oh. And we curl. Here we go. 1. Coming down. 2. If you want to make it harder, just don't let your arms come down as much. 3. Here's 4. Coming down. 5. Coming down. 6. Coming down. 7. Coming down. 8. Coming down. 1 more. 9. Coming down. So now we got our overhead tricep. 9. Ready. And go. We're down and up. There's 1. Down and up. There's 2. Down and up. There's 3. Down and up. There's 4. Down. Up. There's 5. Down. up there's 6, down, up there's 7, down, up there's 8, down, up there's 9, last set, ready, and go, we're curling, there's 1, there's 2, and down, 3, and down, 4, and down, 5, and down, 6, and down, 7, and down, 8, and down, here's 9, and down, 10, and down, overhead tricep, oh yeah, my favorite, ready. So weights are up, we're coming down, and up, there's 1, down, up there's 2, down, up there's 3, down, up there's 4, down, up there's 5, down, up there's 6, down, up there's 7, down, up there's 8, down, up there's 9, down, up there is 10. Set those weights down. And we're going to finish with a little bit of balance work. Okay, so arms going to kind of just float and be relaxed. You're going to start with your right leg. And we're going to start, you're just bringing that right leg up and back down. So we're going to build into this balance move. You want to get your knee at least up to that waistline. That's the goal. Control your leg on the way down. You should not feel or hear that right leg slam down, right? You want to control your body, okay? So on this next motion, we're going to add our arms. So your arms are going to be up. You're going to reach your fingertips underneath your right knee and back, right? So underneath your right knee and back, right? So we're going to waistline and back, waistline and back, right? And I'm not making you use a dumbbell, so you should be happy, right? So on this next one, if you can, you're going to keep that right leg up, and you're just doing the arm motion, right? So if this feels like it's too much, you could repeat what we were doing and bring that leg down each time. Otherwise, you want to try to keep that right knee in place, okay? So on your next motion, you're going to keep your arms out to a T, right? And we're holding up here high. And you're going to bring your arms to in front of you. Oh, you wish you got to do that. You're just going to hang them tight there. Then you're going to bring both arms up tall. And we're hanging tight right here, right? This is where it gets harder. Okay, so we got a 10-second hold. Try to stay up tall. Try not to let that right leg fall down. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay, left leg's turn. So remember, our left leg just comes up and down. That's it. All right, so try to stay nice and tall. Shoulders are back and relaxed. Core is tight, right? So in about 10 seconds, we'll start getting our arms involved, okay? Take your time, okay? So now, get those arms up, reaching underneath our left knee and back. Under our knee and back. Under our knee and back. So remember, control that leg. Don't let that leg just fall or sling. Okay, taking your time. Nice and controlled. We got 5 seconds to keep that leg up. Okay, so now our left leg stays up. We still do that arm motion, right? So fingertips tap and tap, right? So they're tapping below the knee and above the hip. Below the knee, above the hip. Try to keep that knee even with your waistline, right? I am more wobbly on this side for sure. Okay, you're doing a great job on that next motion. You're keeping your arms out to the side, right? So find that center point there. Arms come out to the front of you, and arms shoot right back up. So your goal is to have your arms right by your ears as you do this, okay? We got 10 seconds. Stand nice and tall, right? We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. And there you are. We're all done. Good job. You can repeat all those fun bicep and tricep moves now.